What is AskDr application? AskDr is a secure web application optimized for mobile devices to bring awareness about cardiovascular disease risks. What does it do? AskDr has multiple modes in which it operates. First of all, it provides you a ton of information about cardiovascular risks. More importantly, it can assess your cardiovascular risk by accessing your information from HealthVault, Microsoft's HealthVault, which is optional, and then it will use Archimedes Indigo API and assess your cardiovascular risks. You can actually import all your data from Microsoft HealthVault and pass it to Archimedes API if you do not want to input all the data at any time you need. More importantly, what it could also do is keep track of your health on Microsoft HealthVault and assess that information using Indigo API, keeping track of your risks, which is continuous monitoring of your risks, just like you had your cardiovascular disease advisor right next to you all the time. It also has a host of application it connects to. It connects to all social media, many social media applications. It has a Facebook social media presence, so it brings to you all the latest updates. Of course, you can form a community and keep together and discuss information there. It does have a Twitter account, and it can be translated into all the different languages that you see here. Just to give you a flavor of what the Facebook of AskDr is, AskDr has a Facebook which provides you all the up-to-date information in the field of cardiovascular diseases and cardiovascular risks. Coming back to AskDr, let's go to the home page. AskDr provides information from a lot of video resources and audio resources. The top two icons you see here, which is checking your health using Indigo or checking your health using Indigo and HealthVault. Let's start with checking your health using HealthVault, Microsoft's HealthVault. For the sake of brevity, what I have already done is logged into my Microsoft HealthVault account. Microsoft HealthVault is an online service which actually stores all your health information, where you can keep track of health information. You store actually a lot more information than is actually required by Indigo for providing your health risk, cardiovascular risks. So let's see the type of information that is available here. All your lab results, family history, everything is stored here. Also, whenever you take let's say your weight scales are actually connected here, and when you take your weights, these are automatically connected and up to date. Once you keep these up to date, what AskDr can actually do is actually use these values and provide you an input, assess your input as you change, as your weight changes, as your other risks change. So let me use this value to get me my risk information. What I could do is pass my HealthVault information into the AskDr application. There is no data actually stored here. See what happens. I haven't provided my HDL and LDL. So, of course, without that information, you are not going to provide adequate, or you are not going to get adequate results. So, it does provide you information on saying where you could go to get your tests. And of course, let's go through this and let's see what your recommendations are without providing adequate results. Of course, it did provide you an estimate of how your health score is. Of course, it's not able to provide you influence of interventions because there is not enough information. It can provide you what your health risks are if you stop medication. Of course, you didn't provide that information either for it to be able to do that. So let's go back to the second option, which is you can provide. If you did provide all that information, you can add to your HealthVault data and provide that information. What I have done at this point is provide something called a use sample data, just to make it easy for you to see how the application works. And of course, you can add and remove more. So let's say, of course, let me add saying, yeah, I did have a risk. And what else? So let's see what my risks are. I've provided HDL and LDL. Last time when we didn't do that, it actually asked you to provide information. Now that we provided, it's actually going to fetch you all the different information. Your interventions, it provides a dynamic graph using your interventions. It provides your risk score. Of course, you can post it to Facebook or you can email it to yourself. It provides all the different ways in which you can actually understand what your scores are and compare it with your peers. What you could also do is you could actually provide more, you could get all the testing centers nearby, and of course keep track of all your cardiovascular risks. So for more information, please go on to the website and